My name's Sarah Bolaños. I'm a sophomore. I'm an English major, and I've been part of the Catholic Campus Ministry for a cohesive 1 year, but more, I guess, 2 years. So I guess I grew up in your typical Catholic household. We went to Mass every Sunday. I went to CCD. I was baptized Catholic. I had my first communion, and I just remember always doing everything that we were supposed to do. My mom was having friends that were going to non-denominational churches, Bible churches in our area, so we soon followed after. And when I was younger, they were a lot of fun. We would have Bible wars where we would try and find verses. But then after a while, maybe after 2 or 3 years, my spiritual growth just stunted. I just altogether stopped going to any type of service or Mass. I wasn't going to non-denominational. I wasn't going to Catholic, but I tried in the beginning to go to Methodist, Baptist, you name it. I went to almost all the different denominations that you could get, and just none of them helped my faith, and so I just stopped going. Going into college, I knew that I wanted to rekindle my faith because I knew that something was missing from my life, and the only thing it could have been was my faith. So the first few weeks of college, I didn't really do anything to get back into my faith, but then one of my brother's friends from high school contacted me and asked me to go to her Bible study. One Bible study, instead of doing an actual Bible study, we decided to go to confession instead. And I was told by the girl leading it that I didn't have to make a confession. As soon as I walked into St. Mary's, I just knew something was pulling me to make a confession. I got into the confessional and I just knew what I had to say. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been about 6 years since my last confession. So I talked to one of the missionaries about the sacrament I was missing, which was confirmation and what it meant. And after talking about it, I realized I knew that's what was missing, that I was missing confirmation. And since I didn't have that, I wanted that. I started going to RCIA, and it was amazing because for the first time, I could actually tell people why I believed in what I did believe. Father and I talked about a certain saint who is Saint Monica, and she's the mother of Saint Augustine, and she's almost the unofficial patron for bringing people back to the faith, which just seemed really fitting for me. And so she stayed in my head all throughout the summer when I was trying to think about who I wanted to be my confirmation saint and who I didn't. And then I just knew coming back this year, the more I read up on her, the more I figured out about her, that she is my confirmation saint. And it was really solidified over upperclassmen retreat, where I had a dream and she was in it, and I just knew that she was meant to be my confirmation saint. So it seemed like forever from rekindling my faith to now, but this past Easter Vigil, I got confirmed, and I'm so happy. I couldn't wait for it. The part that was missing from my life was finally there again, and my faith has never been stronger. My advice to anyone debating whether to come to the Catholic Campus Ministry or just back to Catholic Church or try and find their faith is you just have to force yourself to go. And it may seem weird that you're forcing yourself, but after a while, you want to go. If I miss a Sunday Mass, it's not that I feel guilty, it's just I feel empty, and I want to be there. I want to be with God. And everyone at the CCM is so nice. They're very inviting. They want to tell you their testimony. They want to hear your testimony. They want to help you in any way possible. The chaplain's great. He's willing to listen. It's fantastic. My faith has never been stronger since being there. It's a real community.